Part A, we have -4 and -8. The absolute value are 4 and 8. Here, -4 is the bigger number, but it does not have the greater absolute value. So we're going to put -4 in this spot. The one that has the greater absolute value is the -8. Part B, our two numbers are 4 and 8, and their absolute values are 4 and 8. 8 is the bigger number, and it also has the greater absolute value, so it goes in the middle. C, we have 7 and -3. Their absolute values are 7 and 3. 7 is the bigger number. It also has the bigger absolute value. It goes in the middle. Part D, our numbers are -9 and 2. 2 is the bigger number. Their absolute values are 9 and 2, and 9 has the greater absolute value. So 2 is in the bigger box, but -9 has the greater absolute value. E, our numbers are 6 and 1. Their absolute values are 6 and 1. 6 is a bigger number. It also has the greater absolute value, so it gets to go in the middle. In F, our numbers are -5 and 5. The absolute value is 5 for both of them. So 5 is the bigger number, which means it gets to go in the greater box. But neither one of them have a larger absolute value, so we get to put the -5 in the none. It's not the biggest number, and it doesn't have the biggest absolute value. In G, I have -2 and 0. The absolute value is 2 and 0. 0 is the biggest number, but 2 has the largest absolute value. So I put the -2 over here. Now let's go back and make sure we have all our numbers written down. From part A, I have -4 and -8. From part B, I have 4 and 8. I didn't write down 4 because it wasn't the biggest number and it didn't have the absolute value, so it gets to go in the none box. The 8 from part B is right here. C was 7 and -3. -3 was not the bigger number or the greater absolute value, so we put it in the none box. D, we had -9 and +2. Both of those are there. E, we had 6 and 1. 6 is here. 1 didn't get put on there, so 1 goes in the none. For F, I had 5 and -5, which I already took care of. And for G, I had -2 and 0, which are both taken care of.